Disaster preparedness is a series of actions that are taken before a disaster happens to prepare for it and manage its impacts to minimize the loss of life and livelihood. These include things like early warning systems, hazard mitigation, communication plans, evacuation plans, training and education, and insurance. From the literature review for this project, it was found that there were 39 reported major disasters in Malaysia for the past 10 years, 23 of which are natural disasters. Government and non-government agencies have already put many measures of the RMC into action to manage these disasters. However, the RMC on the community level is still disappointing, as many are not even aware of it. Instead, some even prefers to stay as the victim of disasters rather than proactively helping themselves by preparing better. There are three problem statements. First, inadequate knowledge and understanding of disaster risk and preparedness. Second, ineffective dissemination of disaster preparedness information. And third, limited engagement and interest in learning disaster preparedness in the first place. All these three problems combined make people be unconcerned about disasters, unaware and uninformed of how to prepare, and thus unprepared to respond when disasters strike. This project aims to solve previous problems by developing a mobile edutainment application with gamification elements for disaster preparedness. It also aims to provide information related to the topic and make it always available to the users. This project will simulate three common major natural disasters in Malaysia in an engaging and educational way. A preliminary survey was conducted to collect information for the user requirements. This includes their past experience of disasters and learning interests and expectations. All of this will be taken into account during development phase of the project. DisAPrep is a mobile edutainment application for Android platform with the target audience of users 13 years old and above. The entertainment part of edutainment is achieved by gamifying the application with levels, scenarios, points, missions, challenges, and inventory. Education part is achieved by simulating disasters of flood, disease outbreak, and extreme heat, and having the users to prepare, respond, and recover from it. Furthermore, supplemental notes with information on disaster preparedness is included. It will have to-do and not to-do list, emergency kit checklist, emergency contacts, and other topics such as first aid, evacuation plans, and general information on disasters. Here are the expected user interfaces of the app. Users can choose a scenario from the map, which will open a window that shows the details of the scenario. Each scenario will have 3 levels: prepare, respond, and recover. Each level has their own goals or missions, and for higher difficulty scenarios, there will be challenges, which are additional missions, and handicaps, which are obstacles or additional vulnerabilities. Users can access the notes from the main menu, and they are sorted by topic. The uniqueness of DisAPrep lies on the fact that it is a mobile application. Compared to other disaster edutainments which are web-based or physical, DisAPrep does not require constant internet connection, nor specific allocated time, space, and material. DisAPrep covers 3 disasters that are relevant to Malaysia and focuses on community preparedness by teaching what you can do as an individual during a disaster. It also has gamification elements, saves user progress, and supplemental notes which other edutainments does not have. The potential impact DisAPrep have is that it will provide an engaging and accessible solution to educate and teach disaster preparedness. It teaches both knowledge and practical skills, fostering better understanding. For the society, this empowers communities with better disaster preparedness and response, creating a more resilient society. This, in turn, will create a country with knowledgeable and proactive citizens who are able to respond and recover from disaster with minimal loss of life, economy, and infrastructure.